Today I'm showing you a really cool dish that's really easy, doesn't require a lot of cooking skill. We started with 2 zucchini cut into thin slices, and then we're going to take some extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to use a sauce brush to go ahead and put a dab of olive oil on each of our slices of zucchini. That's going to add in that delicious olive oil flavor and aroma and some healthy monounsaturated fats. Make this dish a little more filling. And then some old world traditional pepperoni. I don't know anyone that doesn't love pepperoni, and in this dish it's really going to add another element of flavor, a little bit of spice, and we got to have a little bit of meat in the dish to mix with that zucchini. And then the ingredients to come, you'll see why this pepperoni is such a perfect choice for what we want to do to come. So we're going to put 1 piece of pepperoni on each of our slices of zucchini. And then the next thing we are going to add into the mix is some organic Bertolli marinara. Now you can use whatever marinara you want, or if you want to make it homemade, more power to you. That's awesome. I know a lot of people believe that homemade marinara tastes even better. I'm just fine with the stuff in the jar though, and I really love this Bertolli organic. I think the flavor is awesome. It's really hard to beat. It works really well. And we're doing about 1 tablespoon of marinara on each of our slices. You're putting it right on top of that pepperoni. If you don't like pepperoni, you can leave it off too. You do not have to have the pepperoni. It does not make the whole dish. Next thing we're adding is mozzarella Sargento. It's from Light Skim, so a little bit less fat. All the flavor, all that dairy goodness that you love. And I started with squares pieces of the mozzarella, and I cut them into quarters. So this is about 1/4 of a slice. So it's not a ton of cheese, but enough to get a delicious flavor onto each slice of the zucchini. Now this is such an awesome appetizer. You see, it's a bite size, great dish people can eat and not feel guilty about, or you can have warm up 3, 4, 5, or 6 of them for a meal, and it'll work for that as well. And then we're adding in 1 slice of tomato on top of each of our pieces of mozzarella. I used Roma tomatoes. It's a perfect circumference to go with this dish. And then the seasonings. You know I love my garlic powder. Adds a little bit of a spiciness to the dish and a delicious garlic flavor that I really love. And especially for like an Italian combination like this, you got to go with some garlic. Now, if you want to leave it off, that's fine. Or just do it lighter or as heavy as you like if you really like it like me. Then Italian mix seasoning to really bring in some delicious herbal hints and smells. And this is a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of rosemary, all combined together right on top there, and it really amplifies the flavor. And then for a little bit more spice, some traditional black peppercorn. Very easy, and you can do it to taste. You don't have to go crazy with it if you do not want to, but I like a little bit of spice and a little bit of kick and add some extra character to the dish. And now adding in some more delicious veggie goodness, some traditional basil. It's just, if you ask me what really makes a dish taste and smell fresh, basil is at the top of the list. It's such a great fragrance and taste for an Italian dish like this, and really makes it look awesome too. So we're going to add that in there on each slice. And then finally, the last one is some low-fat ricotta, favorite Italian cheese, a nice creamy dairy ingredient to add on top. The perfect little touch to add a little bit more creaminess, a little bit more cheese in there, and make this thing really look, that white with that green just pops and makes it look so appetizing and awesome. Especially if you're at a party or if you're eating it at the office, it'll just smell wonderful. All the herbs and the fragrances and the marinara.
All right, all done. Look how pretty those look. They smell great. We're just gonna go in the oven about 400 degrees for 16 to 18 minutes. Don't want them to get too cooked, but nice and melted. Okay, we're all done. We went 400 degrees, about 15 minutes. They're nice and cooked. The kitchen smells awesome. They look great. I cannot wait to give these a shot. All right, let's grab one. Yes, I still have my Christmas silverware out. Gotta get rid of the Christmas dishes. Back to regular, I know. Oh, look at that. Got nice melted cheese. This is gonna be great. Here we go. This is great. That's really fantastic. You guys are just gonna love these.